Good evening, friends. My name is Terra Shadows, here with episode number 70 of Terra Talks Shop. Without further ado, as always, I do not have a supporter creator code, so if you would like, you could use code RAGEQUITGODD. You could also use code QUANTUMCAMPER, that is code QUANTUMCAMPER. You could also use code BIGCRAIGD, that's code BIGCRAIGD. And you could also use code HAPPYHAPPYGAL, that is code HAPPYHAPPYGAL. Without further ado, let's get into the Fortnite item shop. Off the top here, Adventure Time Wave 2. We start off with a Fiona and Cake bundle. Of course, they are very similar to Wave 1. You have the cell shaded and the gradient. So we have Fiona, the human. Prismo, which... Oh, okay, he has cell shaded and gradient as well. That waving. Love that. Does this do anything? Oh, yep, talking. Cool. Back bling, we have Cake the cat. With, again, cell and gradient. We have the Sledge Cake, again, flat and gradient. And then I'll show you that on Marceline here. It makes a meow like you're beating on the cat. I was gonna say swinging the cat around, but beating the cat. Oh, it purrs too. Then you got the cat hair. That's a wild pickaxe. Hammered Dulkheimer. Cell and gradient. Some of these I can't even tell the damn difference. Fiona's Crystal Sword, which doesn't have a gradient. Nice animation there. This is very similar to Danny Phantom's sword, which I will show you here. Hopefully I can find it without it taking too long. Yeah, so quite similar to that. Of course, it's different, obviously, but, you know, it's the green and then the glowing green. And then you got the pink. Pretty cool, though. I like that. And then Cake's narrative flapjacks. Oh, Cake. First time I saw that, it was Gunter. That's cool. Will it do somebody else next? Or is it just going to be Gunter? No, it's Cake again. It can come up as Gunter. There we go, there's Gunter. Alright, we're gonna wait one more time to see if it does anything else. Is that it? Okay, it's just Gunter and Cake. I don't know if that was the last one. Yeah, okay. That rotates out the 22nd, as does Ice King and Lemon Grab. But here we have Ice King. He has Cell and Gradient. Yeah, he's not in his normal outfit, which I think is kind of stupid, because, like, how many skins do we have that are in suits? And they figured out Emperor Palpatine. I'm pretty sure they could have figured this out, but whatever. And again, he only wore this in one episode, so... Ice King's Frozen Blade. Nice impact there. Very similar to a lot of the other ice/frozen pickaxes we have. The Earl of Lemon Grab. We have the flat and we have the gradient. We have Lemon Grab's Sound Sword. Nice impact. I like the impacts, sound and effect. So yeah, nice sound and impact. Gunter, I kept calling him Gunther. It's before, but it's Gunter. Kind of wish he was a sidekick, but the fact that he's here as a backbling still is really good. So, of course, he has cell and gradient. Again, some things I can't tell the difference, and this is another one of those that I don't really see much of a difference. Oh, I can see it, but yeah, I can see it now. But little lemon sweets. So you have cell shaded and gradient again. Then we have Make a Snow Friend. I love this emote. It's funny. It makes a snowman and then basically snaps its neck. And then the head almost falls off. Oop, gotta fix that. Yeah, I love that. And then the Unacceptable. God, hopefully that did not sound like shit for you guys, because it was crinkling in my headset, so... And then, of course, we have the Ice King's kit. I can't change what it is. Okay. But yeah. I don't know why it's showing the skin, because before I looked at it, it was just the, oh, I guess it's just showing it as a backbling, or it's showing it as a pickaxe, and I can't change it for some reason. But yeah, there's the Ice King's kit with the drumsticks. Very cool. That also rotates out the 22nd. I don't know. 3,200 I feel like is a little bit of a ripoff, because, like, if you look at Shaggy and Scooby, they had, you know, they had the glider, so, like, that makes sense for 3,200, but the reason that they're charging 3,200 for this is the drum kit and an emote. Because this one has an extra emote compared to this one, because this one has an emote. Just has the one emote. In my opinion, this should have also been 2,800, or at least 3,000, but it's still a little ridiculous, but I don't know, 3,200. This is 6,000 for everything. They should have done what they did with Wave 1, because I was talking about how they should have done this with Wave 1, but in reality, it was so much better to have them all in a bundle like Wave 1, because now they separated, and now we have this shit, where it's 6,000 for the entire set. Like, if you exclude all the extra shit that wasn't bound to the Adventure Time, I said bound, but you could buy it separately. Anything from Wave, if you don't count the shit that wasn't part of the bundle from Wave 1, the Wave 1 bundle is cheaper than the entirety of Wave 2. That one bundle is cheaper than Wave 2 in its entirety. If you don't include all the shit that wasn't included in Wave 1's bundle, Wave 1 is cheaper than Wave 2. Which is kind of crazy. I've been debating, because I'm not gonna have a lot of money coming in. My last paycheck was absolutely crap, so I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to pick up everything or not. I think I'm just gonna pick up Ice King and Lemon Grab for now, but I don't know for certain. We'll see. But that also all rotates out January 22nd. You have the Mona Lisa emote. Take it slow, which is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this emote to come back, specifically because of Playboy Cardi is on it. Shake and Split, Tootsie Slide, sorry. The Options emote, New Woman, Moon Gazer, and Survivor Salt rotate out January 18th. Kaiju number 8 rotates out the 18th as well. The Gonna Have Myself a Time bundle rotates out February 5th. Towley rotates out the 5th as well. The Calico Boots, Kate Meowdy, Handy Cats Tools, and Starry Eyed Kate rotate out January 17th. The Puma MBO5 World Tour Sunstruck / Pure Magenta Kicks, Aerobic Assassin, Jet, and Broken Heart Slicer, Slicer rotate out January 20th. The Spike Sidekick, Duke, Flop Sticks, and Fish Stick rotate out January 19th. And from Windosaurus down to Absolute Zero rotate out next item shop rotation. All of the Winter Ski bundles rotate out next item shop rotation as well. Wow. Okay. Windwalker Echo rotates out the 17th, as does the Echo, the Twin Echo set. We have the Adidas Ultra Boost 1.0 X Fortnite Victory Crown Black, the Air Jordan 5 Black Metallic, Crocs Classic Clog White, and Nike Air Baltoro kicks rotate out January 19th. Okay. Jump Shot, no back bling, Stashed, no back bling, but he has the white edit style and the Society Streetwear. The Sun Soakin' emote, the Cobb Skin, Default, Non-Reactive, and then Full Pop. I like that, it's funny. Bell Berry with the Brosenberry, like Poisonberry. Then you have the Bittersweet edit styles for both of those. Spark Plug with the Scrappy back bling, then the Engine and the Ink edit styles there. The Facepalm emote, love that. Dumpster Flyer This and Junkjet, I think are really good gliders for Psycho Bandit. This could also work for Chun-Li because of the things on the top there. Maven with the techie back bling. I love that 'cause it's like a MacBook, but it's a llama. The T-square pickaxe, which belongs to Maven. Cool. Fandangle emote. And Star Oakley, which I've never really seen this skin before. The Underground Rose edit style. And then the Overdraw pack, which has no edit style, which is kind of poopy. The Years of Rage bundle, aka 28 Years Later, rotates out January 22nd. Aerial Assault 1, Aerial Assault Trooper, Renegade Raider, and Raider's Revenge rotate out January 31st. Then we have the Lovely Jam Tracks, 24K Magic by Bruno Mars, Dakiti by, I probably butchered that, Dakiti by Bad Bunny and Jeheko, I butchered that, I apologize. Song 2 by Blur, March of the Pigs by 9 Inch Nails, Applause by Lady Gaga, Me Too by Meghan Trainor, Gimme Chocolate by Baby Metal, Demons by Imagine Dragons, Mood by 24K Golden featuring Ian Dior, Feel It by Portugal the Man, Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake, and Night Dancer by Mace. Rotate out next item shop rotation. The AC Milan X Puma X Off-White, Nimbus rotates out January 18th. I did show this. The Dystro bundle rotates out January 20th. The Defender D7XR bundle, rotates out next item shop rotation. And rotating out next item shop rotation is the Friction Trail, Fashionista Wheels, and Darkfire Boost. Bruno Mars, the World Tour bundle, rotates out January 17th with all of this. And Lisa rotates out February 4th. And then we have, of course, special offers and bundles and Fortnite crew and passes. Okay, so tomorrow, January 16th, we are getting Kizuna Ai, which is the first VTuber. Her icon skin is debuting, or whatever you want to call it. Saturday, January 17th, is going to be Fashion Elite Scully, which is a reskin of the one Scully skin, which I'm pretty sure there's like another one or two other ones besides that one. But that's dropping on the 17th. Monday, January 19th, is Lil Raptor Sidekick. You will see that again in like the first episode I've made of Terra Talk Shop. I'm sure there'll be another sidekick returning with it. And then January 21st is going to be the return of the Dark Fire Pack and Deep Freeze Pack. So yeah, that has been Terra Talk Shop episode number 70. If you would like, please hit the bell down below so you can stay notified of my daily Fortnite item shop videos. Comment, like, subscribe, and to everybody out there, have a nice day.